Welcome to the Urban Property Group East Street Granville project. Before commencing work on site, all workers and subcontractors must complete this induction and understand the site rules, safety requirements, and emergency procedures. Everyone on site has a responsibility to work safely, follow directions, and help maintain a safe workplace for themselves and others. This project is located at East Street, Granville, and consists of a multi-story residential development being delivered by Urban Property Group. Construction activities will include excavation, structural works, formwork, concrete placement, services installation, fit-out, and external works. As construction progresses, site conditions will change regularly, so it is important to remain alert and follow all site controls. Urban Property Group is an Australian property development and construction company with extensive experience delivering high-quality residential, commercial, and mixed-use developments. Urban is committed to providing safe workplaces, delivering quality projects, and maintaining strong relationships with workers, contractors, clients, and the community. Safety, quality, and teamwork are key values across all Urban Property Group projects, and every worker on the site plays an important role in achieving these standards. The site management team is responsible for safety, quality, and project delivery. Trained first aid officers, fire wardens, and a chief fire warden are available on site to assist in emergencies. If you are injured, identify a hazard or need assistance, notify your supervisor or a member of the site management team immediately. Facilities available to all workers include the site amenities, lunchroom, first aid room, and emergency equipment. Please familiarize yourself with the location of these facilities, maintain good housekeeping, and report any issues to site management. To ensure works are carried out safely and efficiently, all activities must be coordinated through site management. Working hours are Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No work is permitted outside these hours without prior approval. A daily coordination meeting is held at 2 p.m. each day to review upcoming high-risk work, site activities, deliveries, crane bookings, concrete pours, and site logistics. All deliveries must be booked in advance, and we ask everyone to be respectful of our neighbors at all times. Before attending site, workers must complete the induction, upload a profile photo, and ensure all required documents and competencies are approved. A mandatory pre-start is held at 6:50 a.m. with inductions commencing at 7 a.m. Access is via the turnstile using facial recognition, and no worker is permitted to start work until all requirements have been met. We encourage all workers to actively participate in site safety by raising concerns, sharing ideas, and providing feedback. Daily pre-starts are held at 6:50 a.m. with weekly toolbox talks, subcontractor meetings, and safety walks to keep everyone informed and involved. If you have a safety concern or suggestion, speak with your supervisor or a member of the site team. In the event of an emergency, the emergency signal will be 3 long blasts of the air horn or the site nurse call alarm system. Stop work immediately, make your work area safe, and follow instructions from site management, fire wardens, or the chief fire warden. Proceed to the emergency assembly point at the corner of East Street and Rowell Street and remain there until the all clear has been given. If emergency services are required, call 000 immediately. All incidents, injuries, hazards, and near misses must be reported to site management immediately, no matter how minor they may seem. Reporting incidents helps us improve safety and prevent future occurrences. First aid facilities are available on site, and a list of trained first aiders is displayed on the notice boards. No person is to leave site for medical treatment without notifying site management. The first aid room is located on the ground floor and is available for treatment and medical assistance. Nurse call points are located in the fire stairs on all levels and are for emergency use only. The nearest hospital is Auburn Hospital Emergency Department, and the nearest medical centre is Granville Family Medical Centre. If medical treatment is required, site management must be notified, and a letter to the treating doctor may be issued where required. All visitors must sign in before entering site and sign out when leaving. Visitors must be accompanied by an urban property group representative at all times while on site. Any person carrying out works on site must complete the full site induction before commencing work. Certain high-risk activities require a permit before work can commence. All permits are completed through Hammertech and must be approved by an urban supervisor before starting work. This includes activities such as hot works, confined spaces, excavations, service isolations, and other high-risk tasks. Remember, no permit, no work. We all have a responsibility to protect the environment. Any spills must be reported immediately and cleaned up using the spill kits provided. If you discover an unknown substance, material, or object, stop work, establish an exclusion zone, and contact site management immediately. Do not disturb the area until it has been assessed and cleared. Mental health is just as important as physical safety. If you're struggling, feeling stressed, or need support, speak with your supervisor, a trusted workmate, or access the support services available. Remember, it's okay to ask for help and look out for your mates. Support is available 24 hours a day if you need it. The minimum PPE required on site includes a hard hat, high visibility clothing, steel-capped boots, and safety glasses. Additional PPE, such as gloves, hearing protection, and respiratory protection, must be worn where required by the task. Safe work method statement or permit conditions. PPE must be worn at all times and maintained in good condition. Safety is everyone's responsibility. Workers must follow site rules, wear the required PPE, follow approved safe work method statement, and report hazards, incidents, and unsafe conditions. Supervisors are responsible for providing effective supervision and ensuring work is carried out safely. If a task cannot be completed safely, stop work and speak with your supervisor. All workers on site must comply with the requirements of the Work Health and Safety Act, Work Health and Safety Regulation, relevant codes of practice, and Australian standards. If you are unsure of your obligations, speak with your supervisor or a member of the site management team. Compliance with health and safety legislation is everyone's responsibility. A number of management plans apply to this project, including safety, environmental quality, traffic silica, and emergency response plans. These documents are available through Hammertech and the site office. If you require access to any project documentation, speak with your supervisor or a member of the site management team. Many activities on this project are classified as high-risk construction work and require an approved safe work method statement before work commences. Before starting work, ensure you understand the task, the hazards, the control measures, and any permit requirements. If conditions change, controls are not effective, or the safe work method statement cannot be followed, stop work and speak with your supervisor immediately. No high-risk construction work is to commence without an approved safe work method statement. This project involves a number of site-specific risks, including tower crane operations, jump form and screen climbing activities, mobile plant, electrical services, silica dust, exclusion zones, and pedestrian interfaces. Always follow the relevant safe work method statements, permits, and site controls, and never enter an exclusion zone unless authorized. If you are unsure of the risks associated with the task, stop and speak with your supervisor before proceeding. Safe work method statements are required for all high-risk construction work. Before starting work, ensure you have read, understood, and signed onto the relevant safe work method statements, and that all required licenses and competencies are current. If you do not understand the task, hazards, or controls, stop and speak with your supervisor. No safe work method statements means no work. Young workers, apprentices, and workers new to construction can be at greater risk of injury due to a lack of experience or familiarity with site hazards. If you are unsure, stop and ask questions. Always follow supervisor instructions, wear the required PPE, follow safe work method statement and site rules, and never carry out a task unless you have been trained, deemed competent, and authorized. Young and inexperienced workers must be adequately supervised, and high-risk work must not be undertaken without the appropriate training, supervision, and competency. Remember, there is no shame in asking for help. Safety comes first. Silica dust can cause serious and permanent lung disease. When carrying out cutting, grinding, or drilling activities, workers must use dust suppression, HEPA vacuum extraction, and the required respiratory protection. Dry sweeping, compressed air, and uncontrolled dust-generating activities are not permitted on site. All workers must complete silica awareness training, be fit tested for their respirator, and follow the site's silica management requirements at all times. Falls from height are one of the highest risks in construction and must be managed in accordance with the hierarchy of controls. Always use the provided edge protection, screens, guardrails, and working platforms where available. Harnesses and fall arrest systems are a last line of defense and must only be used where higher level controls cannot eliminate the risk. Never remove edge protection or work at heights without the required controls, training, and authorization. Mobile plant is operating throughout this project, including excavators, telehandlers, EWPs, forklifts, and concrete pumps. Always follow exclusion zones, traffic management requirements, and spotter instructions. Only authorized and competent operators are permitted to operate plant, and mobile phones must not be used while operating equipment. Remember, people and plant must be separated at all times. Electricity can kill, so always work safely around electrical equipment and temporary power installations. All electrical equipment must be tested and tagged, protected by an RCD, and inspected before use. Damaged leads, plugs, or equipment must be removed from service immediately and reported. Only licensed electricians are permitted to carry out electrical work. Hazardous chemicals used on site must have a current SDS available and be stored, handled, and used safely. Always read the SDS, wear the required PPE, and report any spills, leaks, or damaged containers immediately. If unsure, stop work and speak to your supervisor. Noise from construction activities can permanently damage your hearing. Wear hearing protection in designated noise areas and whenever you need to raise your voice to be heard. Help reduce noise by using the correct controls, maintaining equipment, and reporting excessive noise or faulty plant. Good housekeeping is everyone's responsibility. Clean as you go, keep access ways and emergency exits clear, and place waste in the correct bins. All workers must stop at 3 p.m. daily to clean their work area. Poor housekeeping may result in work being stopped, additional labor being arranged to clean the area, and the cost being back-charged to the responsible contractor. Mobile phones can be a distraction and increase the risk of incidents on site. Do not use your phone while walking through active work areas, operating plant, or acting as a spotter. If you need to make or receive a call, stop work, move to a safe area, and stay aware of your surroundings before returning to work. Ladders must only be used for their intended purpose on site. Platform ladders may be used for work activities, while straight ladders are for access only and must be secured. Always maintain 3 points of contact. Inspect ladders before use and never use damaged ladders. This project is built on 3 key principles: safety, respect, and compliance. Everyone on site is expected to treat others professionally, follow site rules, safe work method statement, permits, and supervisor instructions, attend required meetings, and maintain good housekeeping and safe work practices. All workers must be fit for work at all times. Anyone affected by alcohol, drugs, or any impairment must not enter or work on site. If you are taking medication that may affect your ability to work safely, you must notify your supervisor. Drug and alcohol testing may be conducted on site. Unsafe behavior, bullying, harassment, discrimination, failure to wear PPE, failure to follow site procedures, or any action that places people, property, or the environment at risk will not be tolerated. Workers who fail to comply with site requirements may be removed from site and refused access to current and future Urban Property Group projects. Thank you for completing the Urban Property Group site induction. If you are ever unsure, stop work and ask, work safely, respect others, follow the rules, and help ensure everyone goes home safe every day. Welcome to the project and have a safe day.